All right, it says here's some audio. I'm going to try to make sure that I don't just look at my monitor because, hallelujah, I don't understand how I installed all of my camera software, but my camera is working today. So, welcome. Hello, viewer. Thank you for being here. I should get started like a real YouTuber. Hello, welcome to Phoenix Electra Circus. I am your host, Phoenix Electra, and today we are going to stitch some stuff, and I'm going to talk to the camera for a while. So I thought today that I would just start off with showing my knitting project that I've been working on, which is this glorious hooded sweater. Sorry, I was not fun, viewer. It was great to have you. But here we are. I installed the zip because I felt like it, and the sleeves are done. We're going to finish up the back and the other front panel and then set in some sleeves and make a hood. So yay, that is my knitting project. And what have we actually been working on these Sunday mornings? Are these early birds? Birds, where are you? These are 19 teens and undergarments called combinations. It's got a top and a legs. So that's that. So last week we ended off, I could not figure out how to attach the binding at the top, but after camera I figured it out. And then this morning, as I was looking at my project, I realized that all of these gathering threads, actually I need to get them into the back so I can tie them off because I'm not taking them out. So, guess we'll start there. And I had just tied off the ends onto a safety pin, and we are going to undo those now. My comment troll is not available right now, so hopefully the audio is good. And let us undo. No, zoom in. Okay, going to unknot these guys and do this. So, how's everybody's week been? Awesome. Well, I'm glad to see that everybody who is not here had a great week. I had a week. It was fine. I mean, I should sound more excited. It really wasn't. It was fine. Oh, sorry, this is hard to do while trying to talk at the same time, taking off all these little knots. When I rushed, I had a friend stop by for a quick visit. I was like, I don't like it when streamers are late to their own live streams, so I rushed and feel unsettled now. But such is the story of life. Okay. Okay, come out so I can have something fun to say. Yeah, I don't know why I keep getting anxious to do these. It's just me talking to nobody. So there's really no reason to get anxious. It's not like I have a crowd of thousands who are paying attention to me because I am a nobody influencer. I keep trying to post on my Instagram. I posted some posing videos and a hula hoop video. And the number of views, yeah, 0. Likes, 0. Oh well. What you gonna do? I even tried to do better about promoting today's show by sharing it yesterday, and yep, didn't get anybody yet, but there's still time for people to show up. Oh, this knot is really driving me crazy, so you know what? Let's find the scissors. Vintage surgical cutting shears? Yes, because it's my house. I can't even have a cat to photobomb. I'm so lonely on my live stream. But whatever. I I do it for me. So, it's fine. Okay. Alrighty. So we take this to the back and put it in the. Hello, Loki. Come photobomb with me. Hey, big boy. I should have brought snackies over. Oh, it's okay. Come on. Come get into the camera frame. So if you don't have snackies, you're not worth it. There's no snackies. Why do I want to come on over? Hey, big boy. So I'm just nodding and tying off. Nothing super exciting, and you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a couple of little knots in here so that my gathering stays in where I want it to. Am I doing my tape measure here? Oh, those are the panties I was looking for. Maybe I'll do a closing video on my new closing translator, because I mentioned last week I was kind of surprised that they added the swimsuit portion back to the fitness, which I'm super excited about, but I just wasn't. I thought I was going to have more time to practice and to get comfortable in a tiny itty bitty bikini before I had to do it on stage, but I guess there's nothing like jumping right in. Pardon me, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I needed to powder my nose. I have a sip of tea in my glorious teacup. I know. My head, I always work myself up into these big tizzies, and it's really it's not a big deal. There's no reason to be stressing over little things. I do this for fun. Nobody pays attention to me as an influencer. Which just, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. To sit and chat to whoever feels like not listening to me and work on a project. So, that's fine. Hopefully my local troll will show up in a little bit to keep me occupied in the comments section. Oh, my stomach is grumbling. Should have eaten first. Oh well, I'll wait later. There's time for that. Oh, you still can't see. What? No. Now my face looks washed out. Now I look particularly ghoulish, but oh well. What you gonna do? But at least this way you can see my project a little bit better. And these glorious pants that I knitted. Yes, this is from a Lion Brand pattern. I put a project on hold that was almost finished so I could make these. And now I want to make another pair, but I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll get there when we get there. Sorry, Loki. Is there lights? No, I don't know if you can you still, Guess I have to use my loud voice. Okay. I feel like a wreck this morning, but whatever. Just relax. We're here for the fun. And that's what we're here for, so just relax. Alright, where's the next guy to take care of here? Okay, here's my needle. You know, every time I lift my thread now, I feel like I always think about Trixie lifting her makeup brushes. That, I know you're not supposed to lift your thread either, but lifting your makeup brushes just seems extra gross. I don't know. I just can't. I just can't. Alright, so what was good this week? Here. Light's better, we'll just pop this up on my knee so you can watch me tie off knots. Where was I? Oh, right. I realized that I can do a chin-up this week, which is super awesome because pull-ups have been my nemesis for years. So I switched the grip and I was like, oh, I did one. Who would have thunk it was possible? Because not that I'd like given up hope on that skill, it's been such a long time coming that it surprised me. Now the question is, am I pulling the right thread? No, not the thread. Alright, let me take the knot out of here and make sure I don't pull out. Nope, I'm just gonna cut you. So I'll pull out my line of gathering stitches. And we'll on to the next one. These are good because these are starting to help tack down the lace. So it was super fun this morning when I was watching the YouTubes to see the upcoming for my own stream. I'm like, oh my god, that's me! That thumbnail's mine! I know, super silly, but super exciting. Because, yeah, I still don't understand why I can't reinstall this software, the basic software, so it's just as well that when I'm streaming, I can use my computer as a monitor. I don't have any volume. Where's... What do you mean I don't? Oh, you can't hear me. Oh. Oh no. Are you sure you can't hear me? Can you hear me now, world? Okay, that audio sucks, but it was not my problem. Somebody else didn't have their volume turned up. Alright. So, I guess we're going to have to still work on this mic situation. Because yeah. It's always something to work on, but we get better by showing up and practicing. So, that's what we're here doing. Nobody's amazing at anything at the beginning. We all start as beginners. And I lost my sheepy. yeah, so that was super weird. All right, we'll move closer so that the computer mic picks me up a little bit better. That'll be great when I can get my audio fixed, because I know that's one of the things that people hate, and I have to work with what I got. So this is where we are. We're practicing to be professionals here. Yeah. Just practicing. What I do need to start practicing is thinking about my fitness routine. I don't know why I'm scared to start. It's so dumb. Just pick out some music, whatever I want, and just throw in my skills and make it last 2 minutes. It's not a big deal, but I don't know. Just put up all these blocks in your head that are like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, too old, too fat, too this, do that. And it's like, no, just get out of your head, get off your butt, and just do it. Not a big deal. So that is our goal for this week, is to start choreographing my fitness routine. I posted earlier in the week of my posing practice, and one of the YouTubers I follow, Shakara Transformations, though her real name is Ilona, she made some nice critiques and comments on my video, which was super helpful, because the stuff I saw was the stuff that was like, oh my god, this just looks terrible. But she's practiced her quarter turns from when she was in the figure division, so she knows what she's looking at, and it was super helpful, because I just saw bad and bad. It was nice to hear other things that were also helpful. What did I just do? Definitely. Nothing like getting stuck on your pins, but we're just going to be stuck in the weeds together today. Not really, we're not stuck anywhere, we just are. Okay, hopefully this guy doesn't cause me more trouble here, because there's a knot in there. Will it go through the eye of my needle? We shall find out. Yes, okay. Huzzah. I better like where the lace is placed, because now that it's tacked on, I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh, no, a bit. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yes, we will. Okay, so yeah, got to start working on my fitness routine. Did some chin-ups. And what else was... Oh! So on my goal list of tricks is a press, handstand, forearm stand, all of the above. So I've been able to press from a headstand for many years now, and those are the next two level up skills. And this week, I did it. Did I make it to the full handstand or forearm stand? No, but did I press up off the ground? Yes. Do I call that a win? You betcha. I'm super excited. So now it's just finishing rotating the hips and actually getting my feet above my head, but that is coming. And it would be super great if I could get at least one of those into my routine. If not, then I'll just do a press headstand and maybe not. Well, I get on here to ramble, and then I get caught up in my words. I just drop my needle on the floor? You betcha. Thank you for showing up quickly. Because that would have... I can't cry. I got my makeup on. Get in there. Alright, so what else has been exciting? So those are things that are coming along. Oh, this whole fascinating thing. So in the world of law tubes, Mercator Law received a cease and desist from, I can't even think of the other station, for copyright infringement of things that they probably shouldn't have been claimed copyright on in the first time. So that's interesting. Even if you don't like the legal stuff, just hearing the comments about fair use and what that means and what that looks like, I think regardless of what genre the YouTubes you're in is important to know. So I very much appreciate their critical commentary on such things. Because I'm not a lawyer. And there's lots that a realm I do not understand well. So it's great that other people have knowledge and share it. Yep. Okay. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that the audio is actually there, because I've had that cost me a live stream one day where I tried so hard to get the audio up and running, and it was just fail. But here we are. What is this, our third live stream of the year? Third live stream ever? So yay! We are doing it. Do I need to get back to pre-recorded videos? Yes. Why am I not doing it? I'm getting in my own way. Do I have a recurring theme here? Yeah, maybe so. I should work on that because there's so much reaction videos I want to do. Because, yeah, and I don't know, I feel weird like making what I eat in the day style content, but maybe it would be helpful and fun. I don't know. Just don't know. Because on the YouTube growth channel, they're all like, have a niche and stay in your niche because people don't like you. But I'm here just to be me. So you get what I just have to make myself enjoyable and funny enough to all of you folks that you just come here for me regardless of what the video is. But we'll get there. Wow, I need to do some more talking because so we can get that darn mic working. Yes, eventually we will figure out because I do. No, my other mic's across the room. So, and I don't know which one the YouTube listens to. If it just picks up the audio from my camera or whether it's my in-camera mic, I really have no idea. But we'll get there. If not, I did see, did I say this last week that Rode has an adapter for all their video mics coming out in March that theoretically I should be able to use my Rode mic when I get that next adapter piece. So, fingers crossed for new toys soon. And that at some point on these live streams, we're going to be bedazzling my posing bikini because that sounds like it would be fun to chit chat while I bedazzle things. So I'd ask if anybody has any experience using E6000 glue, but I know my one viewer has no idea what that is. So I don't know. And I know everybody likes the AV rhinestones. I think I'm just going to use whatever rhinestones I have for my makeup stuff for the first one, because I'm going to use what I've got. Okay, so I tied the knot, and I'm just going to gather this down to the length, which is about 2-ish inches, and then put a couple knots in. This stuff is that easy, so nothing stressful about this pattern that I made up. I just saw lots of pictures and was super inspired. Oh, I'm making old-fashioned underwear. Actually, my whole bunch of my projects right now are underwear. Thank you for the like, Watcher! We appreciate all the support around here, because we're humble YouTubers. Yeah, at some point, I really just do need to. I've got a lot of critiques and comment videos, but it goes back to my day job, and for some reason, I'm like, I don't know why that. I just need to get over myself and stop making excuses, because I do have 10 years of experience to draw on from my day job, and that says something. And yeah, I think I want to, words are failing me today, because I don't have a script and I just come on and babble and just sing random songs when I don't know what to say. Yep. Yep, indeedy. Oh man, we're almost tied up on all of our gathering threads. Yay! Starting to look like a shaped sack and not just a giant sack. But yeah, getting back to the it's so weird trying to plan making clothes for a body that you don't have right now and that you've never had, because I've never had a six-pack. I just want one. And it's going to be hard too, because I know everybody gets like you can't stay stage clean all the time, so also having my brain be okay with having a little bit more fluff after the show, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because the show's not until October. So we got some time to build some muscles, practice some skills, and then the hard dieting will start the 1st of May, because that will be 20 weeks out. Oh my gosh, am I going to have a 20 weeks out series for my first show? I tend to be a real bodybuilder. Oh man. Yeah, so I want to make a couple more pairs of posing trunks, partly because they're just comfortable, and my undergarments are not, they don't all fit very well, so I actually need some new ones. And yep, all of the costuming projects always start with the underpants, or the underpinnings, which is this, because eventually they'll be my corset, but we're not there yet, because I try to be a one project at a time person, because if I have too much, then I work a little bit on all of it and none of it gets done, so at least over my years of experience, I know that about myself, so yep. And what else can we babble about? If anybody, we don't have enough people to talk to. I'd ask what everybody's making, but I think it's just making clean litter boxes right now, which is also important because the cats like it clean. And if we gather this down a little bit more, are they kind of even? Yeah, alright, looking not terrible. Oh, I love this pleated gathered detail. Oh, these are going to be the cutest things. I can't wait. We probably got a couple more weeks of work on these because I am only working on them for an hour a week right now. Just the other reason I kind of want to get my knitting project done so I can work on my hand stitching projects a little bit more on my hour a day where I have coffee and work on my projects. So we'll get there. Gotta finish this sweater first, and oh my gosh, it's gonna be so warm. I cannot wait to wear it. With the cute little faux fur hood. Oh, it's gonna be adorbs. Let's see here. What else is amazing? Oh my gosh. So I have loved the band Placebo since 2018, many years ago. And they are coming out with a new album. They keep dropping new songs on YouTube, and I love their new stuff just as much as I love the old stuff. Got clean this kitty cat. Yeah, I just love them. Their new song, I think that is going to be like my hype up song, even though I kind of want to cry every time I hear it. So, yeah, can't do that with stage makeup on. And that'll be fun too. Trying to save up and decide, like, am I going to have the hired stage and hair and makeup person do my stuff for the show, or am I going to, at some point, try some of the fake tanny stuff at home so I can find my shade in when I'm tanned? Because it's not, I mean, you kind of look like you change your skin tone. Words. Your skin tone changes a lot with the stage tan because it is. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how bronzy I'm gonna look. So maybe on Ipsy I'll get some like way ridiculously darker shades of foundations and things to play with. Though, yeah, just to have something in my kit because the makeup I have now is ghost shade. No, that's not how I describe my skin tone. It is this beautiful shade of warmed up vampire. But, you gotta work with what you got. Because I can't work with what I don't got. But yeah, I'm so glad I realized for the rhinestones that there's this little dauber tool with a waxed end. Yeah, there's a dauber tool for rhinestones that has a wax end that you use to pick up the rhinestones to set them down with, which is great. And I got 2 of them on Amazon a while ago. So when I got some little rhinestones, I got them for my nails, but might as well just glue them onto my bikini once I made it. So I know I'd say we should have a poll to see what color bikini I should make for stage, but there's nobody here to give me any answers. So, that is what it is. But, I don't know. no. Oh, stomach, be quiet. We are pushing down the last row of gathers is going to be dead. Sweet. Yep, distracted by the neighbors. Oh, it's so warm it feels like spring. It just is too early to be 60 outside. But I did see that we're supposed to get some more rain at the end of the week, which would be super awesome. Because the drought sucks. Especially when we have no water. It also makes trying to figure out what to put in my vegetable garden very challenging. Because all of my favorite things to grow, cucumbers and melons and stuff, require so much water. These are not quite even, but sweet. We are gathered down. Alright. Never mind. I'm gonna ask the question, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. Alright, let us start stitching down this lace. We'll start with okay, eat bedtime. Yeah, so what else have I been doing? I have been studying. Oh, good, thank you, comment troll. I've been studying how to make bikinis really well. I've been studying posing because I don't know. Not I do know. I am one of those people that I will quietly do a whole bunch of research and planning on a big seeming project, next endeavor, that when I decide to mention it, it may seem like it comes out of left field, but I've actually been planning it for a really long time. I'm one of those people. I sit quietly and contemplate and then get started on something. It's kind of like this bodybuilding show, but honestly, I remember being a little kid watching the shows on TV every once in a while and just being just in awe of the physiques. And I mean, I realize now that there's lots of enhancements that folks partake in sometimes that I mean, is not even on my radar right now because I'm gonna follow the school of Jamie Pinder, and you gotta do a show completely natty, probably to see if you like it. And there's no point in adding substances that can cause um, irreversible changes. That is just not a risk that I think is what I don't feel like participating in right now. So we're just gonna do it natty, wearing soup, and my diet coach, who I don't pay for, I just watch more videos than last time, Coach Greg, says just to be halfway to your dream physique, which my natty fitness physique fandom is Kate Arrington. I just love it. I also really love her routines because she has some tumbling in them, but it's not like a straight up gymnastics or cheer style tumbling passes, which is inspiring and reassuring for me because I do not have that in my background skill set. So those things might come in the future, but they will probably not be in this first show. I'm also super impressed with Whitney Jones. Yeah, I think she's competing again this year at the Arnold's also. And what is she, in her late 40s, early 50s? I'm just like, oh, so that thought of being too old, that's in your head. That's not always real life. So if you want something, just get off your butt and do it. We're all beginners. We all start off as beginners. Nobody starts off as a master or a prodigy. And sometimes the most innately talented folks at something don't always get very far because they don't practice and they don't want to practice. And anything my formative years playing violin taught me anything is sometimes it's more important to practice regularly than to just start off amazing from the beginning. Practice gets you places. I think we forget that. There's nothing. I read about adding baking soda to coffee grounds to encourage more fat burning. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I don't know if I want to ruin my coffee with baking soda. I don't think. How can you be sacrilege to coffee? That just sounds gross. It just sounds disgusting. And, yeah, we'll have to see about that one. Also, I've been really enjoying Deborah. I can't think of anybody's last names who has a podcast, and on her YouTube, Buffcake22 does the Women's Fittest podcast, and it's just also part of the ways I'm like studying and prepping for the show, and just being inspired by all the talented humans that she interviews. Everybody's got their own story and experience, and yeah, I know. We cannot ruin coffee with baking soda. Baking soda can go in my water as a rehydration aid, but yeah, not in my coffee. Oh, we need to work better on the light, though. We can just try to get 1% better if I can quote what's his name? I'm gonna forget everybody's name from Think Media. Yep, I also study YouTube. I am a lifelong learner. That is me. Okay. It almost seems like the flowers are going to start blooming. It's so warm around here. I just can't take it. More cinnamon. Yeah, more cinnamon. That is an acceptable addition to coffee. That I can do. Plus, it can not going to talk about medical things right now, because then I have to give my full disclaimers. This is for educational entertainment purposes. If you have any medical things, you need to talk to your own qualified licensed medical provider. Even though I do practice medicine as my profession, this is not medical advice. But cinnamon is really yummy and can be helpful sometimes in blood sugar management. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, yeah. Can't wait for cats to go to video bomb my videos, but if they're outside playing, then they're not going to come and sit with me. Oh well. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll speak Loki's love language next time so he can make a appearance. I always love seeing everybody's cats in the background. Yeah. Coming along on the front panel of this project, and then we get to duplicate a whole bunch of the stuff on the back. So we're going to finish the front, and then we'll do the back. But yeah, oh, it was so much fun this morning watching Bernadette play with her new sewing machine. I really enjoy the costumers. Gives me ideas and inspirations for projects like this. And I don't need fun places to wear my clothes because I will wear my fun clothes wherever I want to. Yeah, because I will and because I can. Look at that enemy, blood sugar coffee medicine. isn't isn't that a Chili Pepper song? Oh man, this was what a week it was. I really kind of want to run a quick line of gathering. Oh, all right. Once I get here, I'm gonna run a quick line of gathering threads here to make it look nicer. I know it's bugging me that you can't see my stitchings. Keep looking for cats. They're not in the house right now. And it's making it super cold with the door open. Which is not why I wear my knitted pants and my campaign shirt, but it works. Yeah, so the new placebo song, I love it. Love. And did I see also that Muse has got a new album coming out? All these blasts from the past. Super excited. I don't know if I played that one. Yeah, so I'm just bouncing from topic to topic, but back to music. So, having to pick out a song for my fitness routine, it has to be exactly 2 minutes, and I think I kind of have an idea for something, because I would like it to be usable and postable, and not a big news song, because then there's all those copyright things, and for some of the other divisions, if you just I mean, what the Bikini Girls, they don't really get to choose your own music. It's just like, here, we're gonna see what the DJ puts on, and you're gonna strut your stuff, which is fine. But for the fitness, we get to pick our own music, and I want to be able to share my routine without having to dub over funny music that just doesn't fit with the act. So we're gonna pick something good. Oh, I've been rambling for almost an hour already. Yay! Oh my gosh. But we're getting some stuff done. Okay, I'm gonna thread this and stick in this next last up. Yeah. One quick round of gathers. Actually, I might as well just put a knot in it now because I'm gonna want one. And yeah, because I want the routine when I post it afterwards to make sense with the music rather than just slapdash some other music that I can use. Not that I'm not even monetized, so getting a copyright claim is like, yeah, it is. But it's just good practice to, it's just good practice. So I'm gonna follow good practice. And I'm dribbling it out. Yeah, it looks better. I want to be in fair use and not get in trouble with copyright stuff. That's so good. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking and trying to thread my needle there. Oh, what again? Yeah, I also know parading around in a tiny itty bitty bikini and 5-inch plastic heels is not everybody's idea of a good time, but you know what? I am so looking forward to it. I just for me, because I spent so much time not being comfortable in my skin, and I've gotten to a place following the circle diet that I I don't there's nothing I you know, people are like, oh, do you cheat on your eating plan? I'm like, right now, I don't feel like I'm missing anything to want to cheat. I eat what I love. The scale is doing what I want. My body composition in the mirror and on my photos is coming along. And and yeah. So you gotta find the eating plan that you can stick to that makes sense, because if it doesn't, of course you're gonna cheat and binge and it's gonna be temporary. But also, I kind of think that we need to, or like what James Linker said in calling it an eating protocol, because the word diet does mean temporary usually, and I don't know, it's just such a loaded word, which is dumb because it's just a word. It doesn't have any feelings. We gave it feelings because we don't like how it made us feel. The glitter red bikini. How did that get held for review? Oh my god! That is not YouTube. Itty bitty red glitter bikini is. Oh my god. Is. Yeah, should I glitter up this red bikini? Maybe I will. Oh, we might have to practice. We might. I've got enough material to make another one of those. So let us show. Yeah, you don't need to hold that one for review. You that was silly. That was absolutely bonkers. I. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. And I actually have a red top too. So we. You know what? Because I'm who I am, we will don't say glitter. I know, what was it? Was it the glitter or the bikini YouTube? Glitter didn't get held, so it must be bikini or those words together. Like, I don't get it. I can't believe that. Okay. I'm just gonna start laughing hysterically because that was absurd. Um Oh, yeah, I probably, because I'm me, I'm going to want to do a practice of the rhinestoning before I rhinestone my one that I'm going to wear on stage. Or I'm going to rhinestone and have both, because one of the things I've seen is it's good to have two bikinis just in case there's a malfunction or there's too many folks wearing the same color. Not that I think anybody's going to have the exact same color, because people are probably buying or renting theirs from one of the professional bikini makers, and yeah, I'm not going to. I think that's also hard. Like, it'd be great to get like sponsors and have more affiliates, but the only company that I really kind of want to work with right now is HTLT Subs. Oh my god, Coach Greg's peanut butter vanilla protein powder is so yum. It is the best protein powder I've ever tasted, and I've tried my share of protein powders before, and that one, it doesn't have any yucky aftertaste. It's just so good. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to stock up on that Shiza. Yeah, so I'll probably bedazzle 2 bikinis, because why not? Because why have one when I can have 2? Then I'll have a cute one to pose in all the time. Yeah, it's so funny practicing the quarter turns. You think like it, it does make awesome pudding. Yes, fat or sugar-free pudding mix with nut milk, cinnamon, a little scoop of Peaty Fit, and a good scoop of the HTLT peanut butter vanilla protein powder with cinnamon and salt. Oh man, it is so amazing. But I'm going to have to make some for tomorrow, because I'm going to want nice things to eat tomorrow. It's not a refeed day, but I'm having some work done. It's going to make eating a little challenging for a couple days, which just is what it is. Okay. Ooh, we're almost at the end here. Yeah, so maybe I'll have a red one. Maybe purple. I got this black with the gray spots on it. Kind of like polka dot, but not really. So maybe I'll do a polka dotted bikini just for the funsies. But it's black, so I need to. Okay, my brain is going faster than my projects are able to be completed, so I have to be careful. Yeah, first we gotta get some E6000. Some rhinestone strips. Hmm. Yep, so what's everybody's big plans for the weeks? Anything exciting? Any goals for the week? What are my goals for the week? I'm gonna have to take the first couple of days and be easy, so no, no inversion process. I like the red glitter one. Yeah, and I think that would look really great on stage, like against those hot stage lights, hot fiery bikini. Yeah, I also hear that some people like purple as a color, which I could do too. And I'm gonna have to find some cheap shiny jewelry, because I don't have some, and I am probably gonna have blue hair, so you suck it. I know it's a beauty pageant, but there's certain things that I can't let go of. And I really like this color, even though it needs to be touched up, and you cannot tell that I'm red. Blue. Okay, we did quite a bit for today. I'm going to call it a show. Don't wait until tomorrow when you can be fabulous today. And we will see you next week. Same bad time, same bad place. All right. Bye.